Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Tonight, we're going to make this fun and beautiful, festive Christmas wreath. And the fun part about it is you can get this kit from Trendy Tree. It'll be in the description box, but let me tell you what's really going on. I am participating in this year's Christmas Wreathathon hosted by DIY with Nadia. And you're going to get to see all of these brilliant, creative people make beautiful wreaths for Christmas. So go to my description box so you can check out Dave's Wreaths and Things, Nadia, Lori Bly, Jenny's Wreath Boutique, My DIY, and Country Charm by Tracy. Make sure to subscribe to all their channels and learn how to be creative. Okay, so we are going to be using a wreath kit that we got from Trendy Tree, and we're going to be cutting this white checkered mesh that has a snow drift in it, and you're going to cut both rolls of these mesh at 15 inches long, and I'm going to use my wood burner. If you're not familiar with a wood burner, it just makes doing your mesh so much easier, and it helps reduce the fraying. So remember, both rolls at 15 inches long a piece. Then we're going to get out our really cool, I think this is a 16-inch work wreath form, and we're going to start off with the kind of the turquoise green color or turquoise blue. What color would you call this, guys? And we're going to roll it to the point that it meets, and then I'm just going to gather. We're going to do the inside a little differently than we do the outside of this wreath. We're going to put it in one of those tinsels, and we are going to do the same exact thing to this white check that has a little bit of metallic threads in it, and it has a really nice snowdrift. And then you're going to stack these, okay? We're going to do this all the way around. It's going to be really, really simple, but the wreath that I'm making right now is available at Trendy Tree. I will have that all in the description box below. I'm going to show you in a moment the alternative kit that will not have the same colors for me because I didn't have enough, but you can choose which one you like the best. But the sign for this wreath is really what got me, because I got an email and I saw this sign of this cute little nutcracker, and I emailed Trendy Tree and I said, I got to make a wreath. So this is what we made with that sign. I can't wait to show you it. All right, see that picture in the corner? That is the alternative wreath, okay? Those are the different colors that you can use, a little bit more turquoisey, and this one is a little bit softer color, but essentially the same. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do more of a cruffle than a curl, all right? So we're going to curl up each end of our base color, which is this kind of turquoise blue color. And we are not going to make the little curls meet, but then we're going to just gather it. So you're going to have more of a cruffle. So we're going to start off with the solid fabric mesh first, and then we're going to overlay it with the white mesh. And I really like the white mesh. I'm just saying, it's really super cute. But we're going to do this same method all the way around this wreath. So I did a few of the blue, and then I'm going to show you exactly the same thing and overlay each of those blues with your 15-inch white cruffle, okay? It's pretty simple and pretty straightforward, and I just want you to go around the whole wreath, and it's pretty easy to do. This is very beginner friendly. All of this is very beginner friendly, but I had such a great time making this, and I love the colors. Now, we're going to grab this sign from Trendy Tree. They make these, and I'm going to get my little hole punch that I got from Amazon, and you can get these too, and I'm just going to cut a little hole in the bottom of my sign. A lot of the companies out today are starting to make their own signs, so you really want to have one of these little tools. Again, you can get it in my Amazon storefront. They're around $7 or $8, I think, and it just makes making your wreath and putting it together so much easier. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take some white wire, and I'm going to go through those little holes, and we're going to secure it onto our wreath form. Now, for me, I'm going to put this in the center of our wreath form, and we are going to just make sure that we have it exactly where we want it, and make sure that you twist the ties here enough that it will stay put, okay? If you have it slacked a little bit, it's going to move around on you. So you want to just make sure that it's really nice and tight, and make sure to give it a couple of extra turns. I'm guilty of not doing this and then it comes off. So don't be like Julie and do that, all right? And then you're just going to like pull out the different mesh pieces so that you can see the nice fullness of this wreath. This wreath has a lot of mesh and it's going to look really pretty on your front door. All right, so I'm going to get out one of my favorite bow makers, and this is Pro Bow, and it's the 4-in-1. And I'm going to start our bow off with doing the dove's tail, okay? And this is really pretty ribbon. I was going to say mesh, ribbon. It's ribbon, Julie. And we're going to start off with about a 7-inch tail, and we're going to gather, and we're going to twist. So the bottom side of this ribbon is showing up, okay? Then I'm going to take it to the 6-inch and we're going to come back to the center, gather it, and then I'm going to twist it and put it down in the middle of our bow maker. Going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'm going to proceed to do this 2 more times on each side, okay? And that's what's great about these bow makers. This is one of my favorites. They have Pro Bow the hand. That is another one you can do. I will have those linked down below. And of course, they're always in my Amazon storefront. I've been using these bow makers for years, and I love the way they work. It's just simply amazing. And I'm going to use it again here in a moment when we add some tails to our wreath. So do 3 loops on each side, all at the 6-inch. You come back to the middle, you gather it, and then you twist it and do the same on the other side. Now, after we do this, we're going to add a little tail, and then we're going to get out our second ribbon that we're going to use. So again, I'm going to just measure, make sure that we're about the same, and I'm going to cut it and dovetail that piece as well. And we're going to get out our pink, and we're going to go a little faster here. We're going to do about a 6-inch tail, and we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to gather and twist. All right, so this time we're going to go to the 5-inch. So we started at the 6-inch and now we're going to 5, and we're going to do 3 loops for this one as well. Pretty simple, and you can do any amounts of loops, any amount of ribbon that you want. I mean, you can't do 20 different ribbons, but you can make this so cute. And I just love how all of these different ribbons come together. And I like making a bow like this because you really don't think about adding different prints together, but when you do, it's super cute. So we're going to dovetail that, and we're going to get out our next roll of ribbon, which will be a 1.5-inch ribbon. And here's something to really consider. You want to have a wired ribbon. Wired ribbon just makes a nicer bow for you, and it's just really does make a difference when you're making it. Now we're doing 4 inches for this one. So here's your bow recipe. It's going to be 3 bow loops on each side at 6 inches. Then the next one will be 3 bow loops at 5 inches. And then the next one will be 2 bow loops at 4 inches. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and you can do exactly what you want. So you're going to take the wire, and now we're going to bring it up, and we're going to come on each side, and we're going to crisscross it so that we can take that ribbon now up and out of our bow maker. So let me show you. See how that pretty ribbon? Take your wire back to the back, and you're going to just pull it, and then you're going to twist. All right, so now let's put it on our wreath. So what I did for this particular wreath, I just went through the little hole that we had previously made with our little hole puncher, and that bow is just literally going to sit right under our Nutcracker. And I just thought it was a perfect place to put this bow. If you want to put the bow somewhere else, go right ahead. It is your wreath kit. It is your wreath, and you can do whatever you want with it. But I think it turned out really cute. So I'm really happy with where I put it. It's like he's got a really big bow tie, and I just think it's adorable. So at this point, we're going to fluff it. We're going to make sure this bow looks good. But listen, if you made it all the way through this video, especially to the end, I want you to leave me a pink heart. So when this video is over, I want you to go watch all the wonderful people that have taken part in this Christmas Wreathathon and watch their videos. Tell them I sent you. Make sure to subscribe. Maybe you guys are already subscribed to them. but you're going to love their videos. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use that 4-in-1, and I'm going to just show you that there are numbers on the other side that let us measure 10-inch lengths of ribbon. We're going to take those ribbons. I'm going to cut 10 in each of the different ribbon that we have here. We're going to dovetail them, and then we're going to put these on the perimeter of our wreath. So let's think back of when we put our wreath together and we did the final row of our mesh, and there's 10 tinsel things, whatever you want to call them, on the outside that you put your mesh in. So we're just going to put it around that first row, okay? And I want you to go around this wreath, and if you use the same wreath form as I did and you purchase the kit, then you're going to have 10 of them to go around. So you're just going to do that. So I showed you how to use the 4-in-1 bow maker to gather them, but you can also do it this way as well. So we're just going to go around the wreath, and it's just going to add a little touch of flair to our wreath. Okay, so then Carrie from Trinity Tree sent me this big, beautiful pink, like almost like silvery, but like it was so pretty. This is a poinsettia. It reminded me a little bit of Candyland. And so I don't want to add any glue to this. So I'm going to just take a zip tie. I'm going to bend the wire. Now this particular wire was a little bit hard for me to bend, so that's why we're adding a zip tie. So the other pieces that we're going to use in our wreath, some of it, the wire is, you're able to bend the wire around the actual wreath frame. So we have 2 of these picks, and I'm just going to deconstruct them. This is something I do quite often. I like to deconstruct different florals or greenery, and I just like to space them out around your wreath. But I think this turned out so pretty. You're just going to have a really good time with it, going around the wreath and adding a little bit of bling and shininess. And I'm just trying to think, it's like holographic or something, a little kind of disco ballish. I'm not sure what the material is, but it's just really pretty. So I loved how this turned out. I think it's super cute. Again, you can get the kit from Trinity Tree. It's down in the description box below. And I love using alternative colors for Christmas. What do you think? Are you a traditional person that likes the red and green, or do you like certain colors? I like to decorate according to my decor, and I like to decorate according to the different rooms in my house. So I'll have a pink Christmas tree. I'll have in my office, I'll have kind of a black and gold Christmas tree in my living room. I'll have a blue and white tree in my dining room, but I love to decorate for Christmas. So this is getting me excited. I don't know about you. I know it's just October, but this is getting exciting. So I hope you love this wreath tutorial. If you have not subscribed to me, make sure to subscribe because I'd love to have you. I'm here every Sunday night at 6 p.m. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was a lot of fun to make, and make sure to check out Trinity Tree for the wreath kit and the alternative wreath kit. Now, here's the thing. Leave me a pink heart if you watch this whole video, and do me another favor. Go watch these amazing, brilliant creatives as they teach you how to make some really pretty Christmas wreaths as well. Make sure to leave them a pink heart in their comments, and make sure to subscribe to their channel. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time on Julie's Wreath Boutique.